Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build an Egyptian Temple. So I've still not worked on any of the design ideas for this next room, the Hyperstyle Hall. I found out this was used for sort of religious ceremonies. The walls would have had drawings and told stories in some fashion or another. So we're going to have lots of derpy pixel art in this room. What we're going to be doing in this episode, though, is working on the statue of Amun-ra, which is going to be the centerpiece of our courtyard. So, me and Luxie, we were in a Skype call and I was doing this, so I got him over here. When we get onto the sanctuary, we're going to have these small statues and altars to all the gods, or to like some of the main gods of this temple. So we have Anubis, which was the jackal-headed god. We've also got Isis, which was just picture Cleopatra with a throne on her head, and you get Isis. We also have Amun-ra, which was very similar to Ra, very similar to Horus. Basically, it's just like a falcon head. So we're going to be using this as the head of our statue and just working off the rest of it. We've then got Khnum. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but apparently Khnum was the god of rebirth. Now, I'm not completely certain of all of these, because, you know, one website said one thing, one website said another, so I've kind of pieced it together from reading like 5 or 6 different websites about all these different gods. This one was mainly built by Luxie, and it's really cool. I just altered the head a little bit to make it more ram-shaped. We've then got the worst one out of all these statues, which is Osiris. Yeah. And then the next one is Thoth, and Thoth was an abyss. It's a weird swan-necked flamingo is the way I describe it. I know flamingos have got swan necks. I don't know. It's a weird thing anyway with a weird beak. So that's what Thoth was, and he was, you know, coined for inventing the hieroglyphs and science and the calendar and all that kind of stuff. So I thought, you know, Thoth would be an interesting one. We did actually have, as you can see here, all these little dirt things, quite a few different gods on the go. But these were the 6 that I picked. So we're going to have sort of 3 on one side, 3 on the other of the little sanctuary. So let's grab the head of Amun-ra here, and we'll actually want to be thinking about copy from the copy to here. In fact, I think I'm actually going to build this quite far away from the temple, and then we can just copy and paste it in. So first position is going to be there. I've already set the second position, so we should be alright. And / copy, and we'll build it all the way over here somewhere, and then paste. Oh, god damn it. That did not work well, did it? Let's see, we want to do second position, copy, and if we go stand over here, and then paste. That worked out a bit better. So there we go, we've got the head of our god, Amun-ra. So let's see, the next bit of his body, I'm going to be flicking back and to between the actual picture that I've got and stuff. I think maybe I should have done the pixel art first to get an idea. So we're going to use orange wool because I'm going to be replacing this with red sand. But we're going to start to build out the basics of his body and get an idea. Now, I do also want to have one leg forwards and one leg backwards, because you always see in the Egyptian paintings that they, you know, the sort of stood sideways on. So I'm going to have one leg sort of forwards, one leg sort of backwards, and I'm probably going to have to change all this. I'm terrible at building statues, so just bear with me. If you see me doing something and you're just like, what's he doing? Just chill, just bear with me. We're then going to have his arms going to be coming out, and he's going to be holding on to something. So maybe we can do that from the side here, and he'll be holding like I don't know what it is that he holds. He holds like a scepter or something along those lines, and then he'll have another arm that's just dangling down like that, because why the hell not? I think we need to make his legs a little bit longer. Then maybe make his body to the... And I think that's okay for the base. So I'm just going to quickly look at the picture that I'm using as my base image, and we'll try and piece this together to make it look like a decent statue. Okay, so we can have this thing. Yeah, it's not great. But that's my reference for this quote-unquote statue. So we're going to actually work from the shoulders and work our way down. Usually when people build statues, they work from the feet and build the way up. But since we've got the head in place first... Actually, no, yeah, let's work from the feet and build our way up. So we'll actually build his feet. No, I'll do the shoulders first. It's going to be easier. Just so much more to do from up here first. So we'll build that, build his shoulders out. I can actually get rid of everything, I think, except for his torso, his upper torso. It's going to be easier that way. I don't know. I don't build statues. I'm terrible at it. As you will very quickly find out, I am terrible at building statues. So we've got his chest piece kind of there. And this is all, you know, rough at the moment. That's why I'm using full blocks. I will be changing them for slabs and stairs and stuff like that. So we've got that. The shoulders popped out a bit here. Let's think about his arms. Now he's holding some sort of thing in this arm, and then this one's got a big scepter thing. So this one's going to be coming down sort of like this. And he'll have something in this hand. Is that arm long enough, do we think? I think maybe one block shorter. Yeah? Maybe. We can bring this down then to about this height. And I think that's where we can start then to have this bit going on. So we're going to have this like gold section that comes here, and then the white bits like that. Yeah, that seems quite good. I'll worry about the back actually in a minute. So there we go, there's that. And then we need to think of his legs. So if we bring that straight down, maybe we have... Okay, we'll do it straight down, and then I'll try and fix his legs in a minute. So is that long enough for his leg? I think that's the perfect size for his leg. So we'll bring that to here. Now I want 1 foot forwards and 1 foot backwards. It's usually, in this picture, it was his right foot that was forward, and then he's got that staff down. So let's try then. And we'll build his foot like this. And then we'll push this foot back like this. There. That's okay, it's not too bad. And then we can bring that down like that. So now I need to... I'll just build this flat for now. We'll build this all the way across and all the way around. Something like that, wasn't it? And then obviously that middle bit's going to be white. And then this is going to be up here, and white down like this. Actually, I want to keep that yellow. Yeah, I think that works. So there we go. Let's work on this other arm now then. So this other arm is going to be sort of coming out. How have I done this here? There. It needs to be coming. Sort of that side, that shape, that angle. And that, I think it might actually work. That might be enough. I don't know. Statues. I hate statues. But the only way you get good at building stuff you don't like is to actually build it. I mean, if we could just do a 45-degree angle, I think that's fine. Right, so that doesn't look as weird as I thought it was going to. So what I'm going to do now is add the plinth, which is actually this height. That's actually spot on height. So this plinth is going to go here, and then we can work on doing a bit more detailing and making it less blocky and more of a statue. So I'll cut back in a minute. Okay, so I feel like we're kind of getting somewhere. It's just the statue needs to be a little bit bigger. I think that the legs need to be 1 block longer, the torso needs to be 1, maybe 2 blocks longer, which means the arms will then need to be changed as well. So what we're going to do is I'll do that quickly off camera. We'll give it a quick update, and then we'll work on the little scepter bit, and then that'll be the end of the video because this is going on for quite a while. There's a small change that I've made this all blue instead of blue and yellow. I was messing about with different ideas, so I probably could send it back to blue and yellow, but I like it all being blue now. It doesn't blend in with everything as much. We could possibly as well beef out the head a bit, you know, put like blocks here, and then make this blue and make that blue, and then wrap it under. I think I might do that actually, because just doing that little bit now seems to have made quite a difference. We should have an upside down block facing that way somewhere. There we go. So we can do that, which means that then has to go this way at the back. So the voice is going again. Does that look a little bit better? I think that's helped quite a bit actually, making the head stand out a bit more. Maybe as well we could have done this. Replace that down there like this. Put that like that. Ah, it's not going to work. No, I want this to be quartz, don't I? God damn it. So that's going to be quartz, but then that is going to have to go. Can I go that way? Look a bit odd, but it can. I might get away with it all being the same blue colour. Copy that one, copy that one, copy that there. This looks a little bit better, I think. Do that. Has that made something strange at the back? It's kind of is, isn't it? Because I want it to be like that, but it's not going to work. All right, fine. What did I say I was going to do? I was going to raise it up and change that, and see now its head is like way too big. We need some blue on the front to cover that little bit of the headdress up. So if we put it going out sideways to that side, and sideways to that side, make that blue, that might help to cover that up. I don't know, I'm going a bit crazy now, I'm going a bit overboard, but if it works, it will be worth it. If not, fine, doesn't really matter. But we can see, so it's going to be like that. These pieces, I'm not convinced about them pieces at all, but we'll see. Zoom out. See, its head's like way too wide now, so we definitely need to get rid of those bits. That might be okay. I don't even know anymore. I just don't. Ooh, that actually kind of looks. Screw it, we're leaving it that way. That's how it's staying now. I would like that to be facing that way though, but then we get that like stairs. Yeah, I'm gonna mess about with this, and then I'll cut back and show you guys what I've come up with. You're all probably laughing in your seats at this, but you know, screw it. I'm learning slowly. You might not look lucky, but I am. Shh. I'll be back. Okay, and welcome back. And dun dun dun, we have our statue, and I've placed it in. Now, in spots it looks good. In spots it looks very bad. But I think in overall, it's not too odd. There's a little shot from the back. I'll spin around. I don't really know. I don't know. I mean, bits I like, bits I don't. Simple as that. I think if I had stir blocks for the red sand, it might look a little bit better. I keep constantly going back and forth, making it like one block taller. Oh, just make it one more block taller. Or just make it one block taller. And nothing good ever comes of me doing that. So there you go. I think possibly I need to move it in a block on one of these sides as well, because it should be an odd number. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. So yeah, we need to do that as well. So 1. Let's just fix this quickly. But I'm finally happy with it. Not sure what you guys think. I'm sure you'll be brutally honest in the comments below. If you like actually hate this, in which case, I'm sorry. I tried. It needs to be there, and that's okay. So it's all good. Oh, nearly missed a bit. That would have been embarrassing. Let's just change this over to Mesa Biome. We can get the red sand foot. There we go. So the first person who's actually going to see this and abuse me about it will probably be Lord Dakar. I'm going to start doing some plot reviews with him in a minute. We'll see what he thinks of this. In fact, let's just try put a block up here. Maybe this one actually. Like that, and then change that to a full block. See, I'm constantly just coming back and making these little changes. It needs to stop. Well, it doesn't, because, you know, sometimes it's good, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'm not wholly convinced. There's the one over there, and as you can see, I ended up going right down to the floor. I can get rid of this thing now. Yeah, so what do you guys think about it? This has actually been spread out over 3 hours. I mean, I've also, you know, gone and got food and had that in that 3-hour period, but this whole video was like a 3-hour montage of me just completely messing up and doing things terribly wrong. When I get back into more building, it's gonna like get a bit easier. I kind of like the way it sticks up, plus it's like looking out through this gap here. It's not higher than the pylon, so that's good. I kind of like it. I'm happy with the way it's turned out in the end. Like I said, statues aren't my forte. I'm not really great at them, but the only way to get good at things is to build more of them, like with trees. You know, I had like a week of just building trees and nothing else, and eventually I kind of got the knack of it. So I just need to keep doing that with statues, and I think the next, well, not the next video, but I am going to try and build the little pharaoh statues that are going to be out here. I'm not too sure how they're going to go, so hopefully by continuing this statue building phase that I'm going through now, I might actually start to get good, and you know, you just start to repeat patterns, and you start to get the idea in your head, and you start to know what it is that you're trying to achieve, and you can build things quicker. It's kind of like with houses. Once you know all the ins and outs of the details and how to do stuff, you can build a house like pretty quick, like 15 minutes, really detailed. Whereas, you know, when you were first learning, it might have taken you an hour to do something that detailed. So I'm getting there slowly. Alright, that's it for the video though. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.